Hey guys, Dan, the craft beer man, back at it again with a new brew review for you today. Today I have El Cacto. This is a tequila farmhouse ale with a lime zest. This comes from Twin Sails Brewing out of Pomo, BC, Port Moody, for those who don't know. This particular brewery was established in 2015. This beer is a 7.9 ABV and the IBU is unknown. A little bit about Twin Sails. We're just a bunch of people who love beer that took a stab at this whole brewery thing. People take beer too seriously. We decided to do things differently. Twin Sails Brewing joined Port Moody's Brewers Row late in 2015, opening right next door to Yellow Dog. The name of the brewery refers to its founders, identical twin brothers, as well as the common sight of sailboats that can be seen on the waters of the Burrard Inlet in front of the brewery. Twin Sails focuses on progressive American IPAs, stouts, and have recently implemented a wild barrel program. They're always trying to push the boundaries of what can be done with beer in BC. Quality comes first and foremost. But in the end, it's just a bunch of guys and girls having way too much fun brewing beer. Now, I've had, a handful of great beers by Twin Sails, Volcano Prince and Volcano King, which are both Prince would be a coconut pineapple IPA, and then the milkshake IPA, and then the Volcano King was a coconut pineapple imperial or double milkshake IPA. Both were absolutely fantastic. What else have I had by them? A horchata beer, Tex-Mex, which was almost like a Mexican, spicy chocolate Mexican beer. I had many beers by them, and they are pretty fantastic. Pollen Farmhouse Ale with honey. Did a review on that last year. That was pretty tasty. They do some pretty cool stuff. Con Leche, I believe, is another beer by them. Yes. I can't think of all their wonderful beers, but they do some pretty neat stuff, and I highly recommend that you go check them out. All right, so this particular beer is a farmhouse. So a farmhouse is, now they're not all exactly the same, but they're kind of within the same ballpark, if you will. So there's Saison, Farmhouse, and Bière de Garde. Saison is French for the season. Not always used there, but it's a common term in Belgium. Now, of course, you see Saison made all over the world now. Farmhouse, that sometimes is a North American or English term. And then there's Bière de Garde, which is beer for keeping. And that term, of course, is now used all around the world, but was typically out of France. These beers were brewed by farmers at the end of the season or Christmas time or harvest time. They're usually highly carbonated, fruity, spicy, might have characteristics or flavors of orange, lemon, lime, or peppercorn added, or coriander or clove, usually light in body, range in ABV, usually dry, and an IBU of anywhere between 20 and 40. All right, so the brewer's notes on El Cacto, inspired by one of our favorite cocktails, the margarita. This farmhouse-style ale was fermented and aged in Reposado tequila barrels for 8 months. We then rested it on a healthy dose of a lime zest right before packaging to create a beer bursting with fresh citrus and floral notes, balanced with a light acidity and tequila on the finish. All right, so this is El Cacto Tequila Farmhouse Ale with lime zest from Twin Sails out of Port Moody. Cheers. Um, Definitely tequila, definitely lime. Zesty, it's tart, it's floral, it's fruity, it's highly carbonated, very, very carbonated. You can see that by the head. Little notes of pepper, peppercorn, and there's no malt to it, no maltiness. A little bit of hop. It is dry, a little bit bitter, and it's good. It's good. I'm going to give this a 4.25 for me. Don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. What would I pair this with? Salads, seafood, fish, shellfish, maybe pastas with a cream sauce. Maybe not so much a tomato sauce. Maybe a tomato sauce would be too overpowering. Poultry, beef, pork, cured meats, a variety of cheeses, and possibly maybe food with a little bit of spice or a little bit of heat. Maybe Indian, Mexican, Thai, Korean, and I think this would stand up well to just a little bit of heat, a little bit of spice. So yeah, 4.25 for me. Don't take my word for it. They do have this at the brewery on Brewers Road in Port Moody. Man, on a nice day, the Rocky Point Park right across the street is just it's very picturesque, and the Burrard Inlet, it's beautiful, and you could always do a picnic, and then after your picnic, go for a beer, or go for a beer and then have your picnic. But great breweries there, great location, and Twin Sails is definitely one of my favorite breweries in BC and in Port Moody, and I highly recommend them. Use Untapped, use the government liquor store app to find this beer. I'm positive it's in-house, not on tap, but in bottles, and I think you'd really, really enjoy it. It's just uh, it's complex, but it's not. It's simple, and it's nice. And I hope this beer lasts till the summer, because on a hot sunny day, this would be just fantastic. So, all right, guys, El Cacto Tequila Farmhouse Ale with lime zest, 7.9 ABV, Twin Sails, Pomo, BC. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep calm and drink craft beer. Cheers. Have a good night.